Hello, traders. FXPIPCOLLECTOR here. Today is Thursday, and it is February 8th. So, hello, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to my live stream. Thanks for showing up. I am definitely going to go back to doing these live streams twice a week on Tuesdays and on Thursdays at 5 p.m. GMT time, London time, or at noon US time. So, definitely make sure to hit your notifications, subscribe, hit your notifications so you can stop in. So, anyways, these live streams I'm really going to try to dedicate to taking requests from people. So definitely, if anybody has something they would like to watch, if if somebody has something they would like analyzed, that is, then definitely let me know in the chats. We'll probably go over most of the basic things like the dollar pairs and stuff like that. But I analyze the dollar pairs every single day on YouTube, so I do kind of like to look at some other things. Hey, Diego, how's it going today? Oh, yeah, we'll take a look at the Nasdaq, no problem. Like I said, if anybody does have any requests, definitely put them in the chats, and I'd be more than happy to look at them. If anybody does want to join my free Discord channel, which I also live stream from my Discord channel, then definitely make sure to check that out also. It is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to, and I really am trying to build a community of traders. And if you are interested in my premium membership, the link for that is also in the chats and in the description. I do share all my swing trades now. All my swing trades get shared on a daily basis. Already this week, I've shared a pretty good amount of trades. This is my Discord channel right here. And if you go down to the members chats, these are all for the members only. And right here, these are the trades that I've shared this week. So these are all swing trades. So it's obviously just there's not going to be more than maybe maybe 4 to 10 trades a week, but definitely had some really good trades this week. So if anybody's interested in that, I also do 2 live streams a day, usually around 90 minutes to 2 hours, every single weekday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I do a 90-minute live stream at the London Open around 7:30 a.m. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I do about a 90-minute to 2 hour live stream at 1 p.m. During the New York session. So that way we get to cover both sessions. And if somebody does live in the U.S. or something like that, then they can at least watch the U.S. session if they're sleeping during the New York session. So, anyways, let me know if anybody has any questions about this. The link for that is in the chats and in the description also. So yeah, let's go look at the dollar pairs. Let's see. First of all, we had Nasdaq. I like to try to go in a little bit of order. Diego was right on it, and then Chrissy. Hey, Chrissy, how's it going? She's a member of my free Discord channel, so definitely thanks a lot, Chrissy, for coming and stopping by. Hopefully everything's going good with you. Let's start with the Nasdaq, just because that was the first one right off the bat. Let's see. Now, I don't really look at the Nasdaq on a regular basis. I do analyze the S&P 500 daily for my members, but the Nasdaq, I don't really look at on a daily basis, but boy, they are extremely correlated. So, whatever's happening on the S&P 500 is probably going to happen on the Nasdaq too. Now, one thing about the weekly and the monthly time frame is that the Fibonacci extension level is actually a long ways up here. We are actually right in between 2 Fib levels right now. So on the Nasdaq, I am definitely still looking at about right around the 1840 area, 18400 area, maybe 18399 area as my target for this move up. Now, on a shorter term basis, why is that so important? Because I know that I need to be looking for longs. The last time I had a live stream was the last time I looked at this. I told you guys that I'm looking for a long. I'm looking for 1, 2, 3 waves down. I'm looking for a Fibonacci bounce. I'm looking for an impulsive engulfing move to the upside. That is literally exactly what happened at the last live stream on Tuesday. Anybody that did follow along for that live stream probably had a very nice entry, and you could definitely still be long on this thing. So as of right now, I would definitely still be looking for longs based on the higher time frames until we get a break of structure. Now that's the key. If this goes down, if this breaks structure, then I would expect to see another correction maybe similar to this one. So maybe something like that could happen, and then it would go back up again. Now we do not have a break of structure, and looking at the weekly time frame, I am definitely still very bullish on this thing. So until we get that break of structure, we don't know that it's going to turn now. It could actually potentially keep going up. But it does have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 save, so it does seem pretty dang likely that a correction is coming. Just because it has a very clear 5-way pattern. Taking it down to the 1 hour time frame is probably, yeah, look at how clear that 5-way pattern is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up. I do bet that this is pretty dang close to going down and breaking structure, and then it's probably going to make a pretty decent sized little downtrend, a correction to that, and another downtrend for like some sort of an ABC. Actually, this one over here was a flat pattern. Look at this. One, two, three waves down. One, two, three waves up. One, two, three, four, five waves down. That was definitely a 3-3-5 pattern right there. A little bit of a running flat too. 3-3-5 running flat. A little bit of a higher high right there. So that was actually a very, very recognizable pattern. And look at this one right here. One, two, three waves down. Even this right here. One down. One, two, three up. One down. Impulsive up. Very, very nice. But I do kind of think at this point, probably the next move is probably going to be down to take out this structure right here. So, anyways, let's move on. Let's get to Crizzy. He's a proud member of the group, of the free Discord channel. So let's get to that. Hmm. The euro dollar and the pound dollar do seem to be having a little bit of strength, don't they? I still really, truly believe that this is going to go down at least one more time. And plus, since the end of the last end of a Kretzen, which for me would be right here because that was the last break of structure, it definitely looks like a 1-2-3. It should be a 4 and a 5 coming. Well, we should either that or we're in the wave 4 now. I was actually thinking that earlier today it was going to keep going down. Look at that impulsive move we had. I'm still holding a sore on some dollar pairs, but I got in last week at the news on Friday. So I'm definitely falling off in profit, so I don't really have to worry about it. But boy, that looked like the end of a Crutzen today, didn't it? Right at the 38%. I'm still wondering if that's going to make a lower high right there because boy, it hasn't even made an engulfing move yet. I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to look like myself, honestly. Yeah, it probably is going to go up again, isn't it? Because this definitely looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bet that was a expanding flat. 1, 2, 3 waves down A. 1, 2, 3 waves up B. Higher high for the wave B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down wave C. That probably is an expanding flat because we have a higher high wave B, a lower low wave C. We probably are back into the uptrend, at least for now. Probably at least go to the 38 or the 50%. But I still do truly believe that this is going to end up going down, and I am definitely very, very bearish in the long run. Like I said, I'm still holding some dollar trades to the short side. Yeah, but I got in last week with a really good entry right before the news, so I'm not really too worried. I'm actually looking to enter again if it does another Fibonacci bounce. I'm just going to add to the trade. So definitely still looking for shorts primarily, unless you are a scalper. I mean, if you are a scalper trading like a very short time frame, I would actually probably be looking for longs, maybe trying to take it up to the 38 or even the 50. We'll have to see though. Like I said, I kind of wonder about this pattern because if this does make a lower high, it still kind of seems like this impulsive down. I would definitely keep an eye out for a lower high, that's for sure. On maybe like the 15-minute time frame or something. It's still kind of, I mean, it seems like at this point the most likely thing would be up because this is definitely three waves down. This is kind of three waves up. This is five waves down. It definitely looks like an expanding flat. So, yeah, I don't know. I really would like to say that this is going to make a lower high and turn down because that's kind of what I would like to see because I'm still in some dollar trades from last week. But at this point, it does kind of seem more likely that it would just keep going up, doesn't it? Maybe go back up, retest the 38, maybe the 50. I don't think that correction is over on the daily. I really do not believe this correction is over. I think we're still in a wave two on the daily. So that's kind of what I expect to see out of that. Let's go look at the pound dollar. Boy, the pound has been quite strong. The pound dollar is actually one of the ones I'm still holding a short on from last week. But like I said, we got in at a really good entry right before the news, so I don't really have much to worry about. Even if it does go up to the 61%, I'm not too concerned at all. Actually, I'm kind of excited because that should give me another opportunity to go short again at the continuation of the downtrend. No problem, Chrissy. Anytime, definitely. Like I said, I am doing these live streams on Tuesday and on Thursday. I stopped doing them over the holidays, and then when I got back, I had some internet issues, but I got that all resolved. My live streams are working nice and smooth. I got 0% dropped frames, so I definitely want to do these live streams twice a week as a way to thank my subscribers, so that way I can look at some pairs for people. Kind of a way to thank my subscribers because even the free people that just subscribe to my YouTube channel, Obviously, I wouldn't be here without you guys. I wouldn't be doing this if you guys didn't watch my videos. So anytime anybody wants to stop into for one of these live streams and request me to look at something, feel free, not a problem. Gold is another one. Boy, gold has been pretty interesting, huh? The thing with gold is, honestly, gold has literally been right in between a high and a low ever since I think right around the beginning of December, right? Yeah, December 4th. Ever since we had that big spike right there, the gold has been literally right in between the high and the low, just going up and down, bouncing around. Now, I do definitely think there's some clarity here, and I do definitely have an early wave count that I think is I'm pretty happy with, and I do think that I have it kind of figured out. But I on the higher time frames, I'm still very, very bullish on like the weekly and the monthly. I personally still think this is a one and a two. I actually think this is that we're currently in a wave three already, and I think this is a subdivision of one and two. And I still think it's going to make a one, two, and three of wave three. Now these are very high time frames, but as anybody that knows anything about me knows, there's a reason why I do a full top-down analysis every day when I look at the pairs, because I really want to drive it into everybody's head how important. I don't really care if you're trading on the 5 minute, 1 minute, 15-second time frame. I think the monthly, the weekly, and the daily time frames are extremely, extremely important to understand. So, anyways, if you zoom out a little bit on the 4 hour time frame, I do think there is some clarity here. It took us a little while to figure this out. Gold has been a pretty high discussion in our members' chats, the live streams that we do twice a day, for the last few weeks because of how sideways it is trying to get a good count on this. But I think we do have it figured out. I think this is very clearly three waves down, W. I think this is very, very clearly three waves up, X. Now, this is where it's really getting a little tricky because it's definitely very, very overlapping and very messy. But look at how it has one, two, three, four, five waves down. That's a perfect five-way pattern right there, almost right to the T. And then what happened? It made one, two, three waves up, and then right here we got one, two, three waves up. I call that a double zigzag with an X in the middle. ABC X, ABC. That's a double zigzag for the wave B. This is a wave A. This is a wave B. I believe we are basically going down for a wave C of wave Y right now. I think this is a 333 pattern. W X Y. A double zigzag for the B and down for again for the wave Y. Like I said, it's a very, very complex pattern right here. It's very, very difficult to get a good count on. And I think we definitely figured it out in the members chats over the last week or so during these meetings because I'm very, very confident about our count right now. Now going down to the sort of time frames, uh, Fibonacci has its Fibonacci retracement has its place, and Fibonacci extension has its place. You need to use Fibonacci extension in some circumstances, and you need to use Fibonacci retracement in some circumstances. Obviously, retracement is for when the market's retracing, and extension is for when the market is trending. That's pretty much the short answer. But anyways, I think there's actually quite a bit of clarity even on this right here. This definitely looks to me like a one. I think this is a two. Now the only place where it starts to get a little tricky is whether the wave two is over. Kind of the same thing on the euro dollar and the pound and all these pairs. Whether this is actually going down or not is kind of the question. Now we do have that guy speaking, the FOMC member speaking pretty probably right now. Actually, it's supposed to start about 10 minutes ago. So, and there's supposed to be a Q&A for this too. It says if you look at the description, there's expected to be questions. So anytime there's an FOMC member speaking, and there's gonna, especially when there's going to be a Q&A, like questions from the audience and questions from the press, you definitely better at least keep an eye on the dollar pairs because all it really has to do is take a rumor or just something for him to say or something, and it could definitely move the market. So the question is whether this is really the end of a correction now. I am almost leaning towards no. I think it's kind of looks like a one, two, three, four, five, like it should be a wave A. This right here looks like an ABC right here, doesn't it? Kinda. Oh, oops, let's take that off. This ended up a bit weird down there. I'm really trying to keep a close eye because we do have lower high, lower high. If it makes another lower high and a bearish engulfing move, I would definitely personally go short again. I mean, this thing has actually been making lower highs. But if this really is a wave in ABC right here, then that makes this a wave B, and that makes this going back up to like the 61% to make a wave C, and then that would be the end of a wave two. This would be the one, and then it would go down and make a wave three. I'm kind of leaning towards this outcome right here to for gold. It seems very likely. But like I said, it's kind of tricky. It is on all these pairs right now because we made a big engulfing move up today, but it hasn't taken out any structure. So technically, I would still say this is going down because we got lower high, lower high. If this does make an engulfing move to the downside, I would go short again for sure, definitely. Hey Carl, let's go check out the CAD yen for Carl. Boy, the yen pairs have been beautiful. Now, the pairs that I don't analyze outside of, making videos for YouTube, I had to switch to my own personal charts. These are my own personal charts right here, which is black and white, and I actually much, much prefer the black and white, but I know most people don't. The reason why I prefer it is because I'm a little on the colorblind side. So black and white works way better than me for me because green and red is very hard to tell the difference sometimes. So anything outside the normal pairs, I definitely have to switch to my own charts because I analyzed every single pair on this list right here from top to bottom, all the way down to Bitcoin, the US 500, natural gas, oil, gold, and basically every single major Forex pair. I analyze them every single day in the live streams that I do twice a day. Twice a day, well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I do a live stream for the London session, about 90 minutes to 2 hours long. And then 4 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I do a live stream for New York Open around 1 p.m. UK time. And we look for potential trade. We do live trading. A lot of the trades I enter are during these meetings. So we do live trading during these meetings. And I share all my potential swing trades with the group. It doesn't matter if I'm in a meeting or not. If I take it, then I take a screenshot and then I put it in the chats. And anybody that wants to participate with me in a trade that I'm taking, every single trade that I share in the swing trading group, I take myself too. So, like I said, if anybody is interested, we analyzed every single thing on this list during the live streams, during the London session, and during the New York session. So, anyways, let's see. What do we got? The CAD yen is where we're at. Let's see. I don't think anybody else. Yeah, there's definitely ways of predicting a zigzag pattern, and zigzag is just an ABC. Yeah, I probably won't get into that during one of these meetings, though. That's definitely more a question for like a member or something. So if anybody is interested in joining that Patreon membership, I teach all that stuff in my membership, and it also comes with a free trading course. Most people charge hundreds or thousands of dollars for a trading course. Mine is free with the membership. With the $50 a month membership, you get it free. So that's definitely something that would be answered in my chats right there. I'm long a yen pair all the way down myself, not the CAD yen, but the CAD yen was a beautiful trade too, man, big time. We are getting pretty close to a potential target on the CAD yen, which is this 100% Fibonacci extension, which is roughly around the 1.111 area or 111.2 area. I mean. We don't know that it's going to stop there, though. I mean, it doesn't have to stop there. It just seems like that would be an area of resistance, even if it does keep on going up. It probably is a pretty likely area to see a pullback, I would say, yeah. And it does kind of resemble like it could be a one, a two, a three, a four, and it definitely looks like it could be a wave five. So, but this right here looks like a one, two, three also. So I would expect it to at least make a three, four, five before it actually ends. So I don't really think it's over. I would expect more upside potential. Let me go back to the 4 hour. We want to see that Fibonacci extension on that 1 hour time frame. There we go. There we go. So I would still expect a little more upside. It definitely looks like a one, two, three. And I see a subdivision in here too. One, two subdivision. So we're in a wave three of three. So just to end the wave three, we would have to make a three, four, five of three, and then a four, five of the bigger move, probably something like this. So I definitely would still be looking for longs primarily, 100% for sure. Definitely still looking for longs on that. Let's check out the pound yen. The pound yen is the one I'm in. Soya. Yeah, I do the US 30. Well, no, I do the US 500. I'm sorry, I do the US 500. But especially when on slow days like today, this afternoon, there was really not much for news. So on slow days, I will look at pretty much anything for anybody. No problem. So let's look at the pound yen. The pound yen is the one that I'm long on, actually. This is the one I chose to go long on because the pound has definitely been very, very strong. Same type of thing on this one. I am definitely I don't know what PM to PM is. I will take USDT, which is a cryptocurrency, but only if you pay for at least 3 months at a time because I cannot be tracking people out down every month. I got way too much to do to track people down for crypto payments. The Patreon membership it happens automatically, so I don't have to worry about payments every month. But if you can pay with crypto, if you pay for 3 months at a time minimum, I actually prefer six. But anyways, 100% Fibonacci extension right around the 1.889. Maybe the 1.89 is actually more likely, but yeah, definitely still holding along, and I still would look at this as a wave three. So it definitely still looks like a wave three. And we're not even to the 100% Fibonacci extension of wave one projected out the bottom of wave two yet. So I would personally still be looking for longs for sure. I don't really personally see a reason why this would be over as of yet. Now I do have a free membership. I like to promote my free membership as much as possible. It is 100% free to join my Discord channel. You never have to pay a dime. I'm looking for people that are willing to help each other out, post your chats, talk with other traders, everything else like that. So definitely, join my free Discord channel. If not, I mean that is 100% free. You're not gonna get the live streams or anything like that, but it is free. You have nothing to lose by joining my free channel. So the point of the channel is really traders to help traders. So anyways, let's see. Yeah, definitely still in a wave three. I would expect at least 188.7, 188.70 before I would even really too much about it. So I'm definitely still looking for longs on that for sure. I don't look at the US 30 on a regular basis, but I can definitely look at it for you now. I don't mind looking at it during the live stream. Hmm. Definitely a pair that I don't. Oh, I gotta go to here. That's why I was gonna say definitely a pair I don't normally analyze, but I can definitely look at it for you. Yeah, we can check out. What do we got? We got US 30. We got pound Kiwi, and we'll look at oil. Oil is another pair that I do analyze every single day on my live streams for my paying members. US 30. US 30 to me still looks like it could be a wave B. Doesn't that look like it could still be a wave B? But that was originally what I thought the US 500, the S&P 500 was going to do. I thought this was going to be an A. I thought this was going to be an A, a B, and one, two, three, four, five of C. Oops, that's a bad looking C. There we go. I was thinking that this was going to go down and take out this low eventually. I think this is an A, B, C, of D. Hmm. I think the S&P 500 eventually is going to go down too, but I don't think it's quite ready yet. Yeah, boy, that definitely does look like that's what it is, doesn't it? I think it needs to go up more. I don't think it's over yet. I think it needs to keep going up. At some point, I think this is going to end the trend and keep going down. This looks this looks like a one, two, three right here, doesn't it? It kind of looks like it could just keep going up for a wave three. I would definitely be bullish. Now we are at a fib extension level right now, which definitely could be an area of resistance. So we do definitely have to be careful of that. What I mean by an area of resistance, meaning that it's probably pretty likely it will make a pullback right here. But that honestly, that's really good news for us because at the end of these pullbacks is where we can go long again for the continuation of the uptrend. Oh yeah, look at that. That is extremely clear in my opinion. Look at how clear this is. One, two, three, four, five. Impulsive down, break of structure, wave A. That is extremely clear. I bet this is going to make an A, make a B, make a C, and then I would definitely be looking to go long again. I would put my Fibonacci retracement from here to here. I'd look for three waves down. I'd look for a Fibonacci bounce. I'd look for an engulfing move up, look for a break of structure, and then look to go long for the continuation of the uptrend. For sure, for sure, for sure. Let's go look at the pound Kiwi. The pound Kiwi is next on the list in the charts. We already looked at gold, but if we have time, we can circle back to some of the pairs we already looked at, possibly. Let's go back to here because like I said, these are the pairs that I look at every single day, and I have pretty good counts on these things. Pound Kiwi, go down to a little bit of a short time frame. The weekly is actually where a lot of the clarity is on this for me. I still think, I know a lot of people do think that pound pairs are still, this is going to go down, but I think it's a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's going to keep going up. I think it's going to at least go up and take out these previous highs. I am very, very bullish on this. I'm actually not long this one, but I am long a correlated pair to this. I'm long the Euro Kiwi still. The question is whether it's ended a correction or not. That's kind of the question, huh? It doesn't have a fib bounce. That's the only reason why I doubt it a little bit. Definitely have some doubts about this. Because not only have we not broken structure, we do not have a fib bounce. We do have a higher low, but I bet that's an ABC right there. I kind of suspect this could go down before it goes up. But if it goes up and breaks structure, that'd be a whole different story for me. If it breaks structure, I would be getting in on the first retest and definitely going long for that for sure. Definitely holding for that one. So I would be careful. Honestly, the best bet would be to put your Fibonacci retracement from here to here. Ooh, we don't want white. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I would be watching this and learning at the same time. I would either, if it makes a big engulfing move down, now I would go short, but I would have to see that engulfing move. Or if it goes up and bounces off the fib, breaks structure, makes that engulfing move, I would go short. Or if it goes up and breaks structure, I would stop looking for shorts and I would start looking for longs on pullbacks. So yeah, I mean, it depends what kind of trader you are. If you're a scalper, then you would probably still be looking for longs until you get something like that telling you that it's time to look for shorts, or something like this telling you it's time to look for shorts. Until that happens, if you're a scalper, I would be looking for longs. If you're more of a day trader, swing trader, I would be patiently waiting for either this to break up and then the retest to go long, or I would be waiting for something like this to go short, or maybe something like this to go short. Either way, definitely still looking for shorts. What do we got? Looking at the pound Swiss. So we were just talking about the pound Swiss today too. I do think the pound Swiss is going to go up one more time. It could possibly be a wave C. This could definitely be an irregular ABC correction, but it also could stretch out into a wave 3 too. It could be a 1, 2, 3. So I try not to, say whether it's a 3 or a C because the market will tell me whether it's a 3 or a C. I don't have to guess whether this move up right here is a wave C or a wave 3. I can know whether it's a wave C or a wave 3 when the market tells me whether it's a wave C or a wave 3. All you have to do is observe it. You don't need any indicator. You don't need any moving averages. You don't need anything. You just need your eyeballs and a little bit of knowledge, and you will know how to do it too. I personally think that it's going to go up one more time. Even if it is a wave C, I think it's going to do this and then possibly go down, break structure. And if it does do this right here, that's what the market telling me that I'm a wave C and that you need to go short. If it doesn't do that and it makes a higher low, bounces from a fib, makes a higher low, bounces from a fib, makes a higher low, then guess what? The market's going to say, I'm a wave 3. Keep going long on every single pullback you see on shorter time frames. And I'll say, okay, market, I'll keep going long, no problem. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm looking for longs until the market says I'm a wave C or the market says I'm a wave 3. And you can definitely know the difference if you Use your eyeballs and a little bit of price action and a little Elliott wave and a little Fibonacci. Definitely can tell a difference. Let's go look at oil for Carl too. No problem. I look at oil every single day too. Oh yeah, I think that is. I was talking about oil today too because I think it's going to go up again. It looked like a perfect ABC correction, didn't it? It looked like a perfect ABC. But then what happened? It went down and bounced off the base channel line. And honestly, I think it's going to go back up because of what I see on the weekly. I think it needs to make a more proper correction. I think it at least needs to go up and take out that high right there. ABC, probably like X, ABC, or maybe it's an ABC, like a flat or something like that, or an ABCDE or whatever you want to call it. I don't really care what you call it. I think it's going to go up and take out structure. And if you look at it, it does kind of line up with the fib level pretty perfectly. Oh, I took that off, didn't I? Okay, let's put that back on because that's definitely a more important fib level. This one right here is definitely more important to me to see right now. Oops. Yeah, that lines up really well with the 50% and the breaker structure. I bet it's gonna either do something like this, touch the top of this channel and then go down, or possibly this is just gonna be a trend and it goes up like this, touches the top of the channel and goes down. Either way, I'm definitely expecting down on this. I'm definitely, well, I mean, this is the daily time frame too, so I mean, I would definitely be looking for longs on shorter time frames. I would still be looking for longs. Either way, I would definitely looking for longs. I'm expecting it to go at least go up to the 81.6 minimum, possibly even a lot higher than that. So if anybody else has any requests, let me know. Keep them coming. It's fine. I'll probably stay on for at least another 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. People are still involved and active. So if anybody has any more requests, let me know. I'd be more than happy to look. Let's see, what is going on with the dollar? Is anything happening with that news that's coming out? Still kind of drifting up a little bit, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, it's definitely drifting. The dollar's still kind of drifting a little bit. Oh man, the pound though. Phew. That pound yen trade is a winner, that's for sure. And the pound CAD looks like a good trade too. Nice, nice. Like I was saying, I share all my swing trades with my members, and I've shared quite a few nice trades this week. I know we've had some pretty dang good profits this week. And like I said, we do a 90-minute live stream every day during the London session, and we do 4 live streams a week during the New York session, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So the link for that is in the chats and in the description. But if you do not want to join that, you can definitely just join my free membership. But the Patreon membership is in the chats and the free membership is in the chats. You don't have to pay a dime if you don't want to. You can join my Discord channel for free, be a free member for as long as you like. So let's see, keep some requests coming in. If you guys would like me to look at something, let me know. I'd be more than happy to check out pretty much anything. I guess we can look at gold again, huh? Yeah, we can check natural gas out, no problem. Oh, nat gas. Boy, I was already looking at gold and I'm still thinking the same thing. I have some doubts about these pairs, all of them. They kind of look like an ABC, don't they? I think yeah, I bet it's gonna go up. They all look like an ABC, don't they? It's hard to say. I feel like this looks like an ABC right here, and this would actually go up to at least a 61.8 and then go down. But the thing I keep looking at is we got lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. This thing could literally just go down again. I mean, looking at Elliott wave pattern, I would say, oh, this is going up. This is exactly what Elliott wave would tell me to think. But structure would kind of lead me to think something else because we got lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. It's kind of a tough one. I would be looking for either for it to continue to make higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows on the shorter time frames, proving that we really are in an uptrend, or I would look for something like this. And if I see a picture like this, I would definitely go short again. So I would, throw a Fibonacci retracement on here. Look for three waves up. Look for a Fibonacci bounce. Look for a big engulfing move to the downside. If you don't get that Fibonacci bounce, if you don't get that engulfing move, then either hold a long, like hold on to a long that you're already in, or go down to a way sort of time frame and continue to look for longs. Kind of up to you, I guess, on what you prefer to do. Yeah, let's take a look at Nat Gas. Man, Nat Gas is another one that I look at every single day. Every single thing on this list right here, which is basically every single Forex pair, including Bitcoin, S&P 500, natural gas, oil, and gold. I look at twice a day during these live streams. Nat Gas, huh? What do we think about Nat Gas? I think I have a target down here on the weekly time frame, which is right around 1.82. I think we're in a wave 5, even though that wave 4 is stretched out more than I would like to see it. But it definitely looks like a 1, 2, 3, A, B, C of 4. And we're probably in a wave 5 right now. I would expect it to go down and take out these lows. I think the 138 Fibonacci extension, or maybe even the 150 Fibonacci extension, would be my targets. I would definitely continue to look for shorts, man. Look at this. Wow, nice. Look at that trend. I bet there's a couple members of my group that are making a killing off this thing the last few days. Look at these trends. How easy is this? I haven't been trading it much, but 1, 2, 3 waves up and pulse it down, go short. 1, 2, 3 waves up and pulse it down, go short. 1, 2, 3 waves up, go short. 1, 2, 3 waves up, go short. 1, 2, rally base rally and pulse it down, go short. 1, 2, 3 waves up and pulse it down, go short. 1, 2, 3 waves up and pulse it down, go short. Man, honestly, trading doesn't get a whole heck of a lot easier than that, does it? Makes me want to go back to. It makes me want to trade this thing. That's for sure. I trade the oil once in a while, but I really haven't really traded natural gas much. I heard the swap can be kind of a killer overnight. The overnight swaps can be kind of a killer, but boy, for day trading, man, that's it. Wow, what an amazing trend that's been. What would I be doing right now unless this goes up and breaks structure? If it breaks structure, I would potentially start looking for longs. Otherwise, what would I be doing? I'd be looking for 1, 2, 3 ways up and pulse it down. 1, 2, 3, it goes short. 1, 2, 3, go short. Rally base rally, go short. Rally base rally, go short. ABC, go short. ABC, go short. ABC, short. ABC, short. ABC, short. Just rinse and repeat. The trend is your friend. Don't try to identify the end of a trend. Just continue to trade the living heck out of that trend until you have some proof that the trend is over. The trend is your friend. Like I always say, it sounds like you're talking about an 80s trading book, but boy, those old time traders, they knew what they were talking about. There's a reason why those old fellas, those old traders made so much money because they understood that they don't need to identify the top and the bottom of a trend. All they need to do is identify a trend and just literally trade the living heck out of that trend until proven otherwise. I personally think that this is going to go up, keep going up, but we are at a fib. Not only are we at a fib extension on the weekly, but we are also at a fib retracement on the daily. So we're at two Fibonacci levels right here. We have a Fibonacci cluster. So boy, it does kind of seem likely a pullback would come, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm definitely bullish. I definitely wouldn't be going short. I know that. But boy, that it seems like a very likely area for a pullback. I would personally would still be looking for longs. I would definitely still be looking for longs, but the fact we're sitting at two fib levels, boy, there's probably a pretty likely area to see a pullback. But on a shorter term basis, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes out to a 4? Probably a 5. And then what happens if it Oops, that's on a nice looking 5 or 4. There we go. And then if it goes down, break structure. I mean, if you're a scalper, if you're trading below the 1 hour time frame and you see this picture right here on the 1 hour, I would 100% start looking for shorts. Definitely. Otherwise, if you're more of a day slash swing trader, I would be looking for this to go long. Definitely, definitely looking for that to go long. Or you could potentially wait for a wave B and go short on the wave at the end of a wave B and trade the wave C. That's definitely a good trade for me also. I personally never trade a wave A and I pretty much never trade a wave one. So I wouldn't try to go short without some confirmation, like a trend with a breaker structure and then a wave B or a wave two to go short. So, like I said, if anybody has any requests, throw them in the chats. I'll be happy to look at pretty much anything. Throw throw something at me. I don't care, whatever. See what you got. Let's see. While I'm waiting for that, let's see. I got some trades going that have been going amazing. I'm very, very, very happy with the last few days. We've had some amazing trades in the group this week. Very, very, very nice trades. Aussie dollar. There you go. Hey, KK, how's it going? Nice to see you. I recognize the logo. Aussie dollar. Yeah, I'm still short the Aussie dollar. But boy, I'm thinking that it might be almost time to take profit on these things. I'm almost thinking that I want to take some profits on these trades, but I still don't have a breaker structure on anything or anything like that. We are sitting at the 78% right now, which is a little concerning, but like I said, definitely very tempted to take profits, but also at the same time, I'm like, this is probably going to go down to the 78%. It literally probably is going to end up looking like this. So I'm like, in one hand, I'm like, oh man, I should take my profits and call it a day, sleep good, had an amazing day. So on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, this is going to keep going down. So why would I want to take profits now? I, the reason why I'd want to take profits because some of these pairs look like they're going up now. The Aussie doesn't, but a lot of the other ones definitely do. So I guess it's kind of up to you, really. I know I'm definitely tempted to take some profits. Like I was just saying in one of my meetings with you guys, sometimes I do definitely have the tendency to hold on to a winning trade too long, and then next thing you know, my winning trade is like up here, and instead of getting this profit, I only get that profit. It's kind of disappointing, but sometimes you do have to just sit on your hands and wait because sometimes it can pay off in the long run. So we'll see. I got to give it a little while. If by 9 o'clock tonight, if I don't like it, I might just get out. We'll see. I was kind of hoping that speech that this guy, that Bakken guy, was gonna move the market a little bit more, but I don't think he's going to. He's not really that important. I don't think. I don't think he's gonna say anything important. I don't think he is, at least. I really want to take profits on this US dollar Swiss because I got a killer entry on this thing. I'm in from way the heck down here. So this is the one that I'm itching to take profits on. I'm like, oh man, I really want to take some profits, but I also know that patience pays off, and I do expect this to take out the high of wave four, which I don't have stuff right there, but right here. I do expect it to take out the high of wave four, which would put us up to the 61.8, which is around the 88.9 area. So yeah, I'm definitely still pretty bullish, which is why I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't take profits. And if this is going to keep going out, the Aussie will possibly keep going down. And even these pairs might just keep going down too. So that's why I'm like, yeah, sit on your hands might be the best bet. Even the pound yen I'm itching to take profits on. So let's see. Yeah, we already looked at the CAD yen. I'm definitely bullish on the CAD yen. I'm still bullish on all the yen pairs, but we are getting close to my target, which is the 111 point whatever, 111.15 area probably is kind of where I would potentially be looking for some taking profits. But boy, it does look like a 1, 2, 3, and if it is a 1, 2, 3, it possibly could stretch out quite a bit more. So even the pound yet, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. I'm like, yeah, I want to get out, but it might just keep going. So especially the pound yen, what a nice trade that was. This is a trade of the week right here for me. And I shared this trade with everybody. This is my Discord channel right here. And this is my swing trade area. And let's see, right here, this is the pound yen trade that I entered right here. This is where I entered, right at the very, very bottom of the market. And I shared this with all my members right there. So if anybody does want to participate in the live streams or they want to be part of the swing tradings, definitely check out the link in the chats. It's very, very cheap compared to what most people charge, that's for sure. And you definitely get a lot for your money. I put a lot of time and effort to do everything I can besides literally hit the buy and sell button on your keyboard for you. I definitely do my best to make sure everybody becomes a consistently profitable trader. On the CAD yen, my target's up here. Now, maybe it will make a pullback, but if it does make a pullback, that's good. We should be looking for longs. We should be looking to get long again. 1112. Is that what it is? 1112? Oh, the 1112 is right there. 1113 is actually probably the more likely target for me, honestly. Yeah, definitely. 113 is actually 1135, 1134 is probably actually the target that I would really like to see on this one, which I think is very, 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 very likely. It's just if you do wait for that target, you're probably gonna have to sit through some pullbacks. But if you're okay sitting through some pullbacks, then you could definitely hold it for that long potentially. You just might have to sit through something like this, which is good though, because if you sit through something like that, then it may give you a chance to go long again, build a position. That's how you turn a good trade into a phenomenal trade is when you start building positions. Which is really what I thrive to teach and do myself. You know, you can enter with a small position to start with, enter with a fairly small position, but then every single time you get a pullback, enter again and just try to build a position to the long side. And then by the time, before you know it, that good trade is going to be an amazing trade, like a phenomenal trade. So that's definitely what we thrive to do, that's for sure. So if anybody wants to at least join my free Discord channel, definitely check it out. Once again, my Discord channel is 100% free to join. Now, I do promote my membership, obviously, because I put a lot of work into this. So I obviously want to, make some money out of all the work I do. But you don't have to pay a dime if you do not want to. You can join my membership 100% for free. You never have to pay a dime. It is 100% free for you to join. So definitely give it a join. Check it out. Really, the goal for me is what's as of right now, we have 4,000, we have 4,659 members in the group. So we're pushing on 5,000, and if we get to 5,000, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm either gonna do like a prop firm giveaway, like maybe like a $25,000 prop firm giveaway. So in order to participate in the giveaway, you have to be a member of the Discord channel, which is 100% free to do. Yeah, definitely. At least the free version. Like I said, I mean, I would like you guys to join, but I mean, honestly, you could stay a free member as long as you want. Share your analysis with other people, share your trade ideas, learn from people, share with people, interact with other traders. I'm trying to build a community of traders that are willing to help each other out because trading is definitely not an easy business to get into. So the more people that can help each other out, the better off everybody's going to be. Share your ideas, post your success, post your failures, live and learn. So, anyways, yeah, definitely. I think that's it. I already looked at the Nasdaq, so this is my third live stream today because I did one. I already did one for the premium members. In the London session, I did a live stream, 90 minutes this morning, and we did a 90-minute live stream in the New York session today for my premium members. So, like I said, definitely check that out if you're interested. If you're not interested in becoming a member, which is 100% fine with me, please join my Discord channel. It's 100% free to join. You never have to worry about paying a dime if you do not want to. I do share my potential swing trades with my premium members. I do live stream twice a day, and you also get access to my trading courses, which comes free. Most traders on YouTube charge thousands of dollars for a trading course. Mine comes free with the membership. You also get access to the private channels, and you also get access to the educational information that I have on Discord, which I have a lot of educational information on there. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for me for today. I'm gonna go eat dinner, go relax for a few hours, and then I will make the PM videos in about 3 hours or 2.5 hours. I'll make the PM videos, which is gonna be the euro dollar, pound dollar, and gold. So make sure you at least like and subscribe to my channel. I will be live streaming on Tuesdays and on Thursdays from now on at 5 p.m. UK time or at noon US time. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss any of my free analysis done daily. So anyways, happy trading and good luck.